Well, here we go. It's your guy, BOBUTAH. We are making shorts. This live stream we like to call Eat My Shorts or Eat My Shorts. And the reason why it's titled that is because pretty much we just cook up some shorts. We cook them up together here on YouTube. Live, right here. We have the setup. Of course, I have a camera pointing at the iPhone. You know I like to do it straight live into the iPhone using the shorts, feature that they have built into the YouTube app. I know it's risky, but I just do a bunch of remixes here. And so, yeah, let's get in here. So let's tap on this one right here. Of course, I did include a poll on this live stream. So if you want to vote, if you want to see some freestyle reactions, or if you just want to see me yapping. But yeah, look at this. Just whipping it. Just whipping it. It's intense, isn't it? And then they just bring out the raw meat. Yeah, it's cooking it up. Here's what I might do. Let's see if I do this right here. It looks rough. For my personal flavors, that's a little rough. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. So let's hit the remix button right here. Okay. And then let's hit green screen. And this is intense. Let's see here, so. Yeah. Whipping your whites. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I know it sounds stupid, but these are stupid, Hey, what's up? Welcome in. You've caught me mid-stream watching some random whipping some whites video here. And I'm trying to decide if I just want to yap to it or if I'm going to freestyle it to it. So I think I'm just going to do a real simple freestyle and keep it short. Let's see. Or I could yap to it too, but I think it just needs some like whipping whites, something like that. And then it just loops. I'm going to try it. I'm going to see if it works. So we went ahead and chose just 15 seconds of this video. And it looks like I could put my head anywhere I want here. So I think just right there is going to be fine. All right. I'm going to keep an eye on me though. Make sure I do this funny. If it's not funny, you got to let me know. I don't know if I'm going to listen to you, but still, if it's not funny, just let me know. I got to know. And it looks like it's cutting out my microphone a little bit here. Let me move this. Yeah, see that? The microphone tripping a little bit. All right, there we go. Okay. This is how I do it, folks. Just feel the beat and then I just hit record and go. So, here we go. whipping them whites, yeah. Whipping them whites, yeah. Whipping them whites. I say, yeah. Whip. All right. All right, let's check it out. Let's check it out real quick. Let's see if it works. Whipping them whites, yeah. Whipping them. Oh, wait. I gotta turn their audio off. So YouTube lets you go in here and turn off the original videos audio. So check this out. Okay, come back. Whipping them whites, yeah. Whipping them whites, yeah. Whipping them whites. I say, yeah. Whipping them whites, yeah. I think it kind of works. It's horrible, but that's pretty much what I'm going for. So, yeah. Whipping them whites. I say. Oh my gosh. And check this out. I love it when the AI actually keeps up with my flow. So let's see. Okay, so here's the thing. I gotta put whip. So check this out. This is kind of the boring part. I'm sorry it's boring. And if you want to watch it, you just jam. But obviously, hey, if you're into this sort of thing, you're going to be into this sort of thing. If you're not, you're not. But I'll just put the camera there for those that want to see the details. So whipping them. Yep. So to me, it's funny. Whipping them whites. And we're talking about egg whites, you know what I mean? So just FYI. Yeah, whip. The whip. Yeah, I love how the AI kept up with me pretty good here. By doing the captions, of course. Whipping. That's one area that I like that AI could actually do. They do captions, whipping them whites. Yeah. Whip. There we go. Whipping them whites. I said you whip. There we go. It's gonna do it again. Whip. And ... And let's put this on its own line right here. All right, and a ... right there. And goes back to this one. And ... All right, let's try it. Let's hear it back. Here we go. Yeah. Thanks for bearing with me. I wonder, this is probably crazy to watch live, but all right, here we goes. Whipping them whites, yeah. Whip. Okay, I got to put the caption sideways like I do. I like to see them kind of big and sideways. So hang with me. All right, here we go. Whipping them whites, yeah. Whipping them whites, yeah. Whipping them whites. I say, yeah. Whipping them whites. It's terrible. It's terrible. I see people come in and like watch it for a second. And just doom scroll on out of here, man. I get it. I get it, players. This is the type of stuff that I do, folks. So let's go with pop filter on this one. It's then you add the pop filter, but you know what? I don't even know if this one needs a poll. You know what? I'm gonna put a poll in here. You whipping whites? uh, let's do it. Let's see. Whipping them whites. Yeah, buddy. Whip them. All right. Whip them. Don't, and I'm gonna be like, don't whip them. Don't whip them. I think some people don't want their whites whipped. I mean, no, seriously, like, I think it's a preference. Now, watching this whole video, I don't know, you know? Yeah. So, all right, let's see here. Whip them. Whip. Don't whip them. Whip. Okay, let me put this up here. I'm gonna put this one up here. You know what I'm gonna do too is put an egg in there too. Egg. Yeah. Why not? All right. Yeah. I say, yeah, whipping them whites, yeah, whipping them whites, yeah, whipping them whites. I say, yeah, Oh, it's terrible, but it turned out. I like how it turned out. Let me put it that way. So let's go next. Okay. Now it's processing, so we're waiting for it. Once again, thank you for being here. Make sure you smashing on that like button or double tap the screen if you're on vertical. Make sure you subscribe if you love funny, weird content coming at you. My name is BOBUTAH, and yeah, if you need more information other than that, just start watching some of the videos or go to my website. And yeah, we'll get down like that. All right, so now we're at the place where I need to come up with the title. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna honor the original video maker and take a part of their title, which over here on my iPad, if you could see this is all in Japanese. So here's my trick that I do. I tap on the video and then I take a screenshot of it. So on an iPad, you can take a screenshot and just go, all right, and you tap on the screenshot, and then it has this little button up here that you tap. I don't know if it's like a caption button, but then you hold your finger on the Japanese writing, and then it lets you do translate. So I'm gonna go translate, and it says, all right, bet the magic sukiyaki that makes meringue at high speed, the deliciousness of omi beef meat, and the melting of the moderate fat are irresistible. Suzaki Asai Tora nom ram ram ram. That's what I'm saying. It looks irresistible, but my favorite part is the magic sukiyaki that makes meringue at hot. All right. So let's see. Freestyle. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start this one with magic Let's see, sukiyaki, Magic sukiyaki makes meringue. I would not know how to spell this. Sorry. Not the best speller out here. Meringue. I would say that meringue makes meringue at high speed. Freestyle. Hey man. Reaction. No one said your freestyle's gotta be crazy long. And let's put hashtag shorts, and then I'm gonna do another hashtag eggs. Everybody loves eggs. I mean, not everybody, but all right, so now let's pick out a thumbnail. Them whites. Yeah. And then let's pick out an egg emoji. Oh man, I made the music intense for this part. I love it. It's like I'm doing something super important. Oh, don't be nervous. Oh boy. Putting down this huevo. We love huevos. All right, so we got the huevos down. I add an extra pop filter because I don't want it to pop. When people see this and they're like, yeah. And let's go ahead and hit the check mark on that. And then let's say I want to post this sometime next week. Well, what I'll do is I'll go, hey, how about I post this sometime like on the 21st of next week? Y'all can't see the whipping them huevos or whipping them whites. Oh, I should have said huevos. I'll do that next time. But anyway, let's do this at 3 p.m. And then let's say, no, it's not made for the kids. Just that, and then upload short. Yeah. Whipping them.
Yeah. We're whipping them huevos. Huevos. Whipping them. Whipping them. Whipping them. Whipping them. Whip, 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 whip. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whip, 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 whip.
All right, team. I just had to whip up a beat because I was so enthralled by whipping some huevos. But make sure you're slamming on that like button for this original video here. As you can see, I've already slammed on the like button for him. You see that? And also, I subscribe to this channel too. It's one of my favorite channels to remix their videos. So make sure you're spreading the love. That's the whole point of this remix feature that I see here on YouTube, is that it promotes cross-channel pollination, if you will, where, like, say if I whip their huevos, they may see that my fans are like whipping their huevos, and they might have some of their fans whip my huevos, and we could like all be like whipping each other's huevos. You know what I mean? So that's I mean that's what I mean. So all right, let's move on. So I see someone voted for just yapping reactions. So I mean, I could do that. Yeah, you know, I could yap. So let's see if I just randomly find a video that I want to yap to. I mean, yeah, why not? Yeah. So let's see here. I think Granny got the badass rig in town. That's your grandma's truck? That's intense. Y'all seeing this? Is that really grandma? Dude, that's grandma up in there. That's cool. Salute, grandma. You got a nice rig. All right, so let's see this one here. There's some dog running down the path. No. All right, let's do this. Let's go back to my notes app real quick here. So I'm proud to say that I keep pretty good records. Oddly enough, for like a strange channel like mine, where I'm just doing random stuff, I like to keep fairly good records. So for the record, I keep good records. I think you have to. I mean, you don't have to, but like I have to. You know, because I think the difference between you know, someone just kind of just doing random content and someone that's trying to like build a channel, I think you got to keep good records. I don't know. I didn't see anyone say that, so am I like the expert of keeping good records or something? All right, so let's see if I could yap to this right here. So let's green screen it. Because I do have the request to yap, and y'all feel like it too, so. All right, so let's cut it down a little bit. In fact, let's leave it at 15 seconds. Let's find another type, like background beat that I want for this. Ooh, ambient garage. No way. My favorite ambient garage. Let's see. Hey, you can hear it. You can hear it squirting. Listen. Nah. Let's see how that turned out. You didn't know I recorded a short? Yeah, I just recorded one. All right, let's see how it turned out. Hey, you can hear it. You can hear it squirting. Listen. Hey. You can hear it. You can hear it squirting. Listen. All right, so let's keep that one. That's a keeper for sure. You can hear it. You can hear it. You can hear it working. You hear it. No, not AI. How dare you? AI said, what? AI, you are unhinged. Sometimes when you got to be careful, folks, because like sometimes when AI does your captions, it tries to catch you. Tries to catch you lacking. All right, if you could understand that. AI tried to catch me lacking, and it said you could hear her squirting. Now listen, AI, I know we're kind of in 2025, but like, as far as I know, soft serve ice cream does not have a gender. So we're gonna come in here and correct the AI. So it says, hey, you can hear it. And then I'm gonna put ... You can hear it squirting. You can hear it squirting. Listen. Hey. You can hear it. You can hear it squirting. Listen. Hey. That's horrible. You can hear it. You can hear it squirting. Listen. Hey. You can hear it. You can hear it squirting. Listen. Hey. And I'm gonna do a poll. I think I'm gonna do a poll that asks the question: can you hear it? Can you hear it? Hear it squirting? Right? That's really all we want to know this day and age. I mean, in this rough time with these elevated prices and this tariff war going on, we ask the important questions. And one of them being is, can you hear it squirting? 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 I swear, I can hear it squirting, I swear. If I listen closely, I can hear it squirting, squirting. Squirt me some soft serve ice cream, sir. Give it to me and then I'll give it to her. Her being my W-I-F-E. And then maybe I will give it to someone else in my family. Yeah, I can hear it squirting. Yeah, I can hear it. I said I could hear it. Oh yeah, I could hear it. Squirt, squirt, squirt. Squirt, squirt, squirt. Squirt, squirt, squirt. I can hear it squirting. Squirt, squirt, squirt. Squirt, 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 squirt. Squirt, 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 squirt. Yeah, so I go ahead and put the poll up there that says basically if you could hear it squirting, and I put, can you hear it squirting? And then the options are, yeah, dummy. And then the second option is maybe. And why don't we just go ahead and throw like a smiley with like a little like water drop coming down, like almost like maybe like you're laughing because you caught a little bit of the squirt. Yeah. You can hear it squirting. Listen. Hey. You can hear it. You can hear it squirting. You can hear it squirting. Listen. All right, so this one's a dunner. Hey. All right, so let's go next. We're just about done here, folks. We're getting some shorts done, so I'm gonna put, can you hear this soft serve ice cream machine? And then I'm gonna put shorts. And of course, remember, I did this one because y'all wanted to hear some yap reactions. let's say we're gonna release this one sometime next week. Let's say like on the 22nd, if we're lucky. Well, it is scheduled, right? So let's go with PM. Let's go with 3 p.m. That seems about right. And then let's pick out a. Can you hear it? Hear it squirting. Yeah. All right, and then let's hit the, you know how I like to be with my doubled up pop filter. So let's pop that in there. All right, and let's hit the check box and let's post another short, shall we? Let's go. Squirting out some of that ice cream for me. Going to the moon, yeah, you know how I like it, G. It's squirting. And these guys are never hurting, cause you know their ice cream machine, unlike McDonald's, is working. And I'm not jerking you around as I hear that ice cream squirting sound. I know that it's like a pop-pov trigger in my mind. I'm like, yeah, I gotta get involved, get 2 meters high or 2 of some of this ice cream. Yo, I better make room in my rum tummy, my bro, because I know that it'll be squirting in me. So I go squirting. Yeah. Yeah, squirting. All right, make sure you're hitting the thumbs up on this video here. You could double tap my live stream if you're vertical. If you're horizontal, you got to do whatever you got to do. I don't know if you're watching me on your Apple TV or your Chromebook or whatever you're doing over there, Androiding it up but I know if you're on mobile, you could pretty much and give me a thumbs up. But also, you could go over here to this squirting video right here and hit their thumbs up. See how I did that right there for them? That's because this is the kind of guy I am. And then, of course, if you're not already following these peeps, they're a good follow. They're called fooding. And, you know, look at that. It's like a smiley face. You know what I mean? That's intense. You gotta love them. All right. So fooding is cool. I do wish that they would leave their videos with the remix feature on, because sometimes they go in and they turn it off on me. But if I could be honest, that's like a double-edged sword, because like what happens if I don't know if y'all know this, I'll let you into a little secret. But basically, if a channel goes and turns off that feature and you've made a remix of their video, then you get to keep all of your views that video made, but the video disappears from your channel. So in a way, it's kind of neat, because it's like you keep the views, all the benefit from it, but you don't have the video anymore to, you know, sort of clog up your channel. look at this. It's been a while since I did a freestyle to something like this. I think they'll let me. Let's go for it. And this video is 35 seconds long, so. Oh, someone just wanted me to yap. So should I just do one more yap? Oh, fine, I'll just do a yap. Let's try it. So I'll put the beat in the background though. Here we go. And I'll turn off the clicker in my ear so that's not annoying me. And just like this. Sliding down that greased grill for you because I got to tell you about these sandwiches. Now hold up real quick. I heard that they're made out of some kind of bird puke. Now you be the judge. Watch this when it comes in here. Yeah, see what I'm saying? I don't know. You tell me. I mean, I know there's some huevos up in there. At least from my angle, I could see some. I see some huevos, and then they're going crazy with whatever there is. That ketchup, and then some other kind of white sauce, no diddy. But you know what I'm saying? They got to flop those tops on there. And guess what they do next? Check this out. How convenient is that? They put it in a Dixie cup. You know what that's about. If anybody's a donor, hey. All right, that's a yap. Let's see how it turned out. So what we do is we turn our beat down here, and then let's hit this little button here, and let's listen to it back, shall we? Let's go. Sliding down that greased grill for you because I got to tell you about these sandwiches. Now hold up real quick. I heard that they're made out of some kind of bird puke. Now you be the judge. Watch this when it comes in here. Yeah, see what I'm saying? I don't know. You tell me. I mean, I know there's some huevos up in there. At least from my angle, I could see some. I see some huevos, and then they're going crazy with whatever there is. That ketchup, and then some other kind of white sauce, no diddy. But you know what I'm saying? They got to flop those tops on there. And guess what they do next? Check this out. How convenient is that? They put it in a Dixie cup. You know what that's about. You're sliding down that greased grill for you because I got to tell you about these sandwiches. Now hold up real quick. So looks like I got to trim just a little bit off the end. You know what that's about. Sliding down that greased grill for you because I got to tell you about these sandwiches. All right, so we got that. Quick, I heard that they're made out of. Fingers crossed that the AI knows that I want it to do my captions really well, please. So let's hit done. Let's hit captions. Oh, let's see if it did it. Yeah. All right, so the captions I know are boring for y'all. I apologize, but hey, it's what I got to do. All right, so let's go edit. All right, sliding down that greased grill. So here's how you can do your captions. If you want to know how to do good captions, just put all the funny words that look funny together on the same line if you can. For you, cause I got to tell you about these sandwiches. Now hold on. Now hold up real quick. Now hold up. Now hold up real quick. I heard that they are made of some kind of bird puke. Now, you be the judge. You be the judge. Watch this. When it comes in here. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Yeah, let's see right here. See what I'm saying? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. I mean, I know there's some huevos. The AI never spells huevos right. So huevos. Some huevos up in there. At least from my angle, I can see some huevos. I think it's because AI thinks that I'm not Mexican. So it's like, nah, he can't be saying the Mexican word for eggs. He's probably saying levos or huevos or something. I don't know, something else. And then they're going crazy with whatever that is. That ketchup. And this is how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go that ketchup, and then let's see, I can put and then some other kind of white sauce. No diddy. There we go. But you know what I'm saying. They got to flop those. What do I say here? Tops on there. And guess what they do next? Check this out. They got to flop those tops on there. You know what I'm saying? They got to flop those tops on there. Tops on there. Okay, so tops on there. They got to flop those tops on there. And guess what? They do. Guess what they do next? Check this out. How convenient is that they put it in a, drum roll please, Dixie cup. You know what that's about. You know what that's about. All right, gotcha. Sliding down that greased grill for you because I got to tell you about these sandwiches. Now hold up real quick. I heard that they're made out of some kind of bird puke. Now you be the judge. Watch this when it comes in here. Yeah, see what I'm saying? I don't know. You tell me. I mean, I know there's some huevos up in there. At least from my angle, I can see some. I see some huevos, and then they're going crazy with whatever that is. That ketchup and then some other kind of white sauce, no diddy. But you know what I'm saying? They got to flop those tops on there. And guess what they do next? Check this out. How convenient is that? They put it in a Dixie cup. You know what that's about. Sliding down that grease grill for you because I got to tell you about these sandwiches. Now hold up real quick. I heard that they're made out of some kind of bird. What we do next is we go ahead and hit the pop filter. And I'm going to ask if someone wants to eat or yeet this. So, bird puke sandwich. I'll go ahead and put an emoji on there. Let's find a cute little bird emoji. Eat or yeet? You decide. All right. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it really small. Down here is for all my doom scrollers. So I know how you be. I know how you be. Most of you are watching me on your mobile devices, doom scrolling on the toilet. Hey, it's cool, no judgment. I mean, come on, it's just, I'm right there with you, okay? I mean, we're like kindred spirits on the toilet, doom scrolling. That's just, yeah. So chill, okay? Chill. Commence scrolling. All right, so we hit next. All right, check this out. So we got to do a caption here. So, yap reaction to these sandwiches. Not sandwiches. Why is it sandwich? And let's do shorts. All right, you asked for it. You wanted a yap reaction. You got a yap reaction. So let's see here. Tell you about these sandwiches. Hold up real quick. I heard they're made out of some kind of bird puke. Why bury the lead? If they're made out of bird puke, they're made out of bird puke. Bird puke. All right, so let's hit the check mark. You know what? Let's add the pop filter one more time. And then the check mark. And then when are we going to release this? Let's see here. How about on the 23rd? Oh, yeah, it's such a good day to release this. Yes, they won't know what hit them on the 23rd when they get this bird puke sandwiches going bang. And then they just like, it'll go super viral. They'll share it with the grandma, share it with the cousin. Everyone want to freaking watch this bird puke sandwich yap video. Then I'll get freaking famous. Alright, so let's see. Here we go. Audience. No. And what are we going to do next, folks? We're going to go to that upload shorts button right there. You see it? I'll push it. I'll push it. I'll let you push it this time. You want to push it? Push it. I'm just going to scratch. Don't be shy. All right, fine. I'll push it myself. Bam. don't think I ever had a barbecue sandwich, but I try a barbecue sandwich. If you made me a barbecue sandwich, I guess I would try it. Nah, I'm kinda lying, I wouldn't eat a barbecue sandwich, but I'd watch you make one on YouTube. Squirting the sauces and make it look good. That barbecue sandwich, yo, in my neighborhood, it's a barbecue going, barbecue going, barbecue going, going. For real, I appreciate you being here as I get down and I make some shorts. Even if it's crazy, wacky, wild, all that fun style. It's a pleasure doing it with all you here. You know, 'cause it adds to the layers of the onion for me. And of course, as the channel grows, I imagine there'll be more interaction with the chat, and it'll add to the dynamic nature of the freestyles, and pretty much it's going to be way more
distracting for me. Probably, like, if I'm gonna be totally freaking honest with you.
But that's cool. I kind of planned for that. I think that having a live audience showing everybody how I create my stuff is kind of a fun layer for me, and hopefully it's fun for some of you that maybe want to do some of this as well. Because frankly, look, dude, like, think about it. If a crazy creator like me could do this, and you could do this, okay? Yeah, I got a lot of gear, a lot of skill over the years and stuff, but I'm also doing really eclectic stuff that the algorithm doesn't even know what to make of me, man. They're like, who do we show these videos to? People that love freestyles? People that love DJing? People that love bird puke sandwiches? And I'm like, hey, figure it out, algorithm. I'm just gonna be here in the meantime doing what I do. And I appreciate you being over there doing what you do. Double tap if you're on the vertical. You're watching the replay, smash on that for me and help me get this moved up in the algorithm's eyes that I'm doing something of value here. And man, I'd appreciate it. And I'll just keep doing it. So we'll catch you on the next one, okay? It's your guy.
Thank you so much for watching. Yeah.
Thank you once again. Please smash that like and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.